obviously, some of the guys that we didn't play against, we played with, and we did play. They're older, younger, so it's just the story came out, and it's always fun just to get back together. And everything's been great.
It's like reuniting and connecting with old teammates.
It's good. I mean, it's just like I said. I mean, you can sit down around a dinner table. Next thing you know is a story. There's things you didn't hear before that happened when we played, and so it's always great just to get back together and share the stories.
What is it like being back in front of the Long Island community doing this event for Northwood?
I love Long Island. I love coming back here. Obviously, we have great memories, especially in '93 when everything happened, and we had a great year, and with Al Arbor being a coach, it brings great and great memories from way back. That's for sure.
After all these years, is it hard to rekindle that competitive fire, or are you ready to go onto the ice right now?
It's fun. I mean, we did it last year. It's always fun. There's a little bit of, competitive, but it's always, at the end of the day, it's for the fans. We're here to have fun, and we will have fun.
No matter what the standings were, whenever the Islanders played the Rangers, there's always that rivalry.
Yeah.
Can you put into words what it meant as a player to see the Rangers jersey on the other side, when you had to play them?
It's always, we used to hear 1940 for many years, but then that doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, so it's always fun, and I have a lot of friends the other side, so a lot of people we know. But the Rangers, obviously, then it was just, there was no friends, but even if we had friends, came out in the fans. I was just into it, and it's always great to go play against Rangers, and we love it.
Pierre, how has your relationship with the Islanders over the years changed, specifically with, I guess, ownership groups?
Yeah.
How maybe things were in the mid-'90s compared to how they are with John Ledecky now?
Well, the owners just brought us back together. You could tell. I mean, it's just, and the guys, it's like I said earlier. There's a lot of guys I didn't met before, and we had a chance to meet these guys and have their journey and when they went to the island, and it's always fun to share these stories. But these guys that's why we're here. Is the owner? They're a big part of bringing back the alumni together, and we're very, very, very happy about this. Is for sure.
What is your message to Islander fans and Ranger fans who came out for today's event?
Fun. That's the message. So we want to go out there and have fun. And do we want to win? Yeah, a little bit. We sure do. But at the end of the day, it's about the fans.
It's like doing this all for charity, raising $50,000 for
Yeah,
football.
100%. I mean, the charities and being here and just raising money for the situation. It's awesome, and we love being part of it for sure.
What's it like celebrating the Islanders' 50th anniversary season this weekend?
It's great. 50 years. It goes. It's amazing. You wouldn't think that. I bet many years ago, or when I played here, early '90s, and never thought that we would be here today. So it's great to see. It's great to see the guys. It's great to see the fans, and for a great cause.
When you take a look at other sports like baseball that for years had Old Timers Day, and that kind of waned, and the Mets did it this year, but hockey seems, when you have the alumni, whether it be at the Winter Classic and those two teams, alumni face off or today, the fans just get so much more into it. Why do you think the hockey alumni games are so successful?
I don't know. I mean, I think hockey's, and I can't speak for other sports, but hockey is, it's a small community, and it's a great community to be part of. And I think the fans show up, and there's something about it that I love. I love being part of it, and I still play hockey twice a week. I love the game. The game is the best game in the world, in my opinion. But obviously, there's many. But it's just great. It brings us back here because of hockey. And through your hockey career, you meet many people. It could be, you meet people outside of hockey, you meet people inside of hockey, and it's just a great place to be a part of the community in hockey for sure.
Sorry, who was the person that you were most looking forward to meeting this weekend?
I don't know. I mean, there's many guys, obviously, older guys and younger guys, but Benoit Hogue is a friend of mine. I always, come back and we all go back with story stuff. But I always love meeting new guys, and there's not one in particular for sure.
Growing up, was there any alumni games that you saw as a kid and certain players that you loved seeing?
Yeah, I mean, it's Brian Trottier, obviously, he's here. Older guys at Pudvines are here. I mean, all the older guys in the 80s. it's always great to see them, and when they're sharing their story, it's always nice to hear their side of it. You know.
Adam Graves said that you look like you can still play out there. When you get out there, does it feel that way? When you see the Rangers across the way from it, you get the competitive juices flowing a little bit?
Sure you do, a little bit. You know, so it's always fun. You get out there and you're having fun, but at the same time you want to do fun stuff, and especially if the guys are the guys that we're gonna have with us. Some of the guys, you know, they don't play often. It'd be nice to see them score and get involved. So that's something we're gonna work on for sure.
You played last year, maybe for the first Alumni Classic. What was fun about that matchup, and we're looking forward to today on the ice?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's a matchup, or I don't know if there's, you know, we just want to go out there and have fun, you know, and it's just, you know, just enjoying the moment when you're out there and having your smile. That's what it comes down to.
What did the '93 team mean to you? And I guess
Yeah.
the team's efforts to kind of, you know, memorialize it a little bit more.
Well, it's you know, it's a team that wasn't supposed to go far. You know, and all of a sudden Al Arbor as a coach that made us believe that we could go far in the playoff, and had a great season, and you know, going against Pittsburgh wasn't, you know, no one could have said we're going to beat Pittsburgh, especially with Mario and Jagger and Steven and all these guys. These guys were good, and we won. I mean, it was just incredible. And the big reason why we won, I think it's because of Al Arbor being behind the bench for sure, and all the players just clicked. Everyone had something to, you know, put in there, and we needed every piece of puzzle to have it on the table to actually achieve what we did on '93, and we did. So it was great.
In your mind, what is the connection between hockey and the community?